Good morning, welcome to my channel. This is Tonya with Crafty Enchantments. Today we are going to play with a stamp from Simon Says Stamp called Swoopy Flowers. Here I am just showing you the different ink colors that I'm going to pull in for this project. I started out with like 4 original ink colors and then I added a whole bunch more. So here's a look at my color card that I'm using for inspiration. So I'm going to use Cheeky. I'm going to use Seafoam. I'm going to use the Melon, Parsley from Concord and Ninth, and a Chestnut, which I'm going to pull in with some Spellbinders hot foil. Here is the stamp set. It's called Swoopy Flowers. Really fun stamp set. I love the fonts in this. And it has a coordinating die set and a coordinating stencil. So I'm going to be using all 3 of those today. And then I'm going to use the Essential Circles hot foil with Ellen Hudson and Essential Circles dies from Ellen Hudson also. And here is the Spellbinders hot foil that I'm using. I think it's called Mocha. I will have it linked below in the description. So I'm stamping all of my flower images onto some 110 pound cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and heat set these with some clear embossing powder. And now I'm going to start my ink blending process. I started off with the melon color on the larger leaves, and then later you'll see I pull in a little bit of the cheeky color to add a bit more pink. It was a little too kind of orangey yellow for me. I'm really not drawn to these colors. This was a totally different color combination for me. And so it's hard for me to sometimes use these colors and not want to pull in more of my favorites. So I'm using a small ink blending brush just to get the base color down. And then here I'm going to use a detail blending brush for the cheeky, and I'm going to go into the center of these flowers and add a little bit of that pink color to them. The detail blending brushes, they have them at Altenew. I think they work great for doing detail ink blending. It's so much better even than the smaller ink blending brushes. I really like them a lot. So I'm going to put on a little bit of music and let you enjoy the rest of this ink blending, and then I'll come back when I'm almost done. Okay, we are back. I am just wrapping up the ink blending here on my flowers and my leaves. This stencil does have some detail areas that you can use to add detail color to certain areas of the petals and the leaves. I did find that a little bit difficult to use, so for the most part I just winged my way through the ink blending. I have used the coordinating die set and I've cut all of my flowers and leaves out, just putting those back on my magnetic sheet and put them away so I don't lose anything. You know the struggle if you have a craft room, it's easy to lose those dies. So now I am going to work on the layout for this. I have my A2 panel that I've hot foiled circle with some of that, I believe it's mocha hot foil. They're using the Ellen Hudson Essential Circles hot foil plates. And I am adding a little bit of tonic shimmer to my florals. And my kitty Finn, Mr. Supervisor, has come to check on my card status and mess around with things on my desk. So I'm going to add those florals to the front of my card using a little bit of dimensional foam. And I have stamped and cut the word thanks from the coordinating stamp and die set for the Swoopy Flowers. And I have cut that from that like brown cardstock there. It's like a shimmery brown cardstock. And I've added a couple layers to it. And I've glued those together, and I'm just going to pop this up here in the center of that circle on my card, adding a little bit of glue to that. I'll just add that thanks right in there. And then I'm going to put my little block on it to make sure it stays glued down. I think that these, the color cards, the color box cards are a great jumping off point for any card design. It really makes you think kind of outside the box in terms of your color and how you're going to put your card together. There's a look at the finished card. I did add some sequins to that. I love how the tonic shimmer pen really brings out the pink in that card. And there's a comparison of the color card with my card itself. I think that turned out really well with my mocha hot foil accent and the brown. It looks so good. I love the way this card turned out. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will click like and subscribe to get all of my content. Have a great day.